Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Attention! You filthy earth stink beasts. Prepare to meet your moosey fate as you embark on the Tokyo Black Hour Death Podcast. I am Zim, ready to rain down doom.
Welcome back to the Tokyo Black News and Review, episode 216. Boy, I keep jumping back 100 and 104, 100 back. I need to get my shit together. But episode 216, can you believe it? Oh, man.
Right
In the words of my white fellow, my big homie, who would have thunk it? That's the whitest thing I've ever heard you say, nigga. I thought they would have shut us down by now. But, man, hey, if you ain't, let's keep it moving, baby. You get the 4 amigos plus a special guest. I should have seen 2 special guests because Christian don't never show up weekly. That motherfucker show up like one time every month, and every holiday he here.
It's the season, man.
Just the season to get that check. It's just almost tax time. You know, he just trying to get another little revenue so he can buy my book.
Show up on the 1st and the 15th.
That's how you do it. That's how you're supposed to do it, you know.
Well, guess what, man? If you can't believe it, we actually got a real guest. It's been a long time, right? Last time we had Katoya on, that was 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Then we had Patricia on, and we said the N-word while she was playing it loud, so she almost had to flip the goddamn shit to turn it off at work. I was like, you was here for that podcast. You don't remember that? Oh, boy, we got our boy DJ R. Crip Walk Shouted, a.k.a. Daniel. We ain't giving it last name. You got to pay for that. Daniel Boone. Only podcast where you got to pay for our last name. We won't take our clothes off. So we'll talk dirty to you for $100.
I'm surprised y'all got to get on Patreon, man. I saw the paywall right there on Patreon.
No. Get through my Discord through Patreon. Nigga, that sound like a con. Welcome back to episode 216 of Tokyo Black News and Review. We're happy to have you here. Welcome back to the Drum Beats Award no one cares about. I'm going to point something out to you. When did Nancy Pelosi husband get busted in the head?
about a month ago, I think.
I guess now because Christmas time, we no longer care. That nigga should be dying. He should be in the ER. They said he got out and we ain't seen one picture. I need a bandage going around his head. A helmet or something, man. I'm telling you, that nigga head need to be looking like a Resident Evil liquor. The way that nigga hit that nigga in the head. If his brain ain't exposed, I'm sorry. If this nigga have the biggest skull ever. I'm just saying. I ain't never seen nigga get whacked like that. And don't ask for no help.
His brain exposed like Mojo Jojo and shit.
Even better depiction, yes.
Hey,
no cap.
Point that out.
When the last time you heard about Nancy Pelosi? She said she was retiring, and that was it.
Yeah, it was a wrap.
I just heard her speaking like a couple days ago, like she had a mouthful of chocolate. Motherfucker worth about $150 million. She can moonwalk on my skull for a cool milli. I like it. Nancy Pelosi, man, drop us a line, please. I ain't got to break in your house and bust nobody's head. Just pay us. Hey, man, shout out to me for getting the bomb dropped on me when I was talking about that Ukraine and that cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
Well, I got like 10 articles a week later talking about it was all FUD. Nigga, don't send me article from November the 17th. It is now almost Christmas. If you ain't updated that shit legit.
Yeah, that was hilarious. So yeah, retraction on that.
Yeah, a small retraction. But you know what? Let's get on up to the people who can no longer celebrate Christmas.
Death stalks you at every turn.
Grandpa?
Well, it does. Ah! There it is. Death.
Would you consider that a good thing? You no longer have to buy niggas gifts you no longer like. You get to save all your money up in heaven.
It is a silver lining, I guess. Yeah.
If I ever die on Christmas, don't never say I just want to see the lights. And that's the last. Don't let that be the last thing come out my lips. All right. I want to see the titties, nigga. Don't let me see the lights before I do something very fun. He always wanted to see his Christmas light. Now, Jack, he want to go to the strip club. That's right, nigga. Bury me in what I love the most. We gonna put a cigar in their mouth for $50. That'll get them about 4 dancing. But let's get on up to these people who have passed away. Bill, now. Make sure it's in ones.
I'm gonna rent you a fine suit.
we will not be renting my brother a suit. I don't know if you know that, Daniel. That's one of our greatest episodes. Well, Christian actually ran into one of our homeboys from high school, and he was returning a rented suit from a funeral. And this dude owns the funeral home.
That's wild. That's
niggas be out here renting suits on their deathbed, bro. Ain't scandalous. What size shoe you say he is? He like an 8.5. We ain't got enough for 7s. Oh man. I don't know what's going on in Qatar, man, and in soccer, but a lot of people dying. Another news report, a journalist died. Grant Waller. He gonna be the Great American Unwashed this week that I don't know. He died in Qatar. I'm like, bro, y'all gotta tighten up, bro. Ain't nobody gonna ever go to Qatar again. Nigga died 5 weeks before his retirement. This motherfucker just died in his 30s.
Yeah, I think one thing I read is I think he told some people a couple of days before that he thought he had like pneumonia or something, and then.
Wow, really?
Yeah, that's what I read. Maybe, yeah.
In that hot place, huh? In that hot, humid place, walking around that pneumonia, huh? I don't believe it. He probably got that. But everybody out there probably getting bad dope. Everybody, all the drug dealers got fentanyl running wild through that bitch. Hey, DJ Walt, my money's on OMF. Oh, man, fentanyl. Let's get on down to Bob McGrath, original longtime resident of Sesame Street. He is dead at 90. McGrath. Do we put some respect on this man's name?
Well, yeah, man, he was part of that classic Sesame Street episode.
I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is.
I've looked at Sesame Street, for like 40 years when I was a kid because it makes you age. I don't remember anybody. But you know what? I will give him a shout out. He is the only one who stayed on Sesame Street who didn't go to jail about being a pervert. Can you imagine working there to play 40 years? Damn, boy, he went to go. They made a documentary about this nigga. Ooh, him too. I used to fuck with him, man. Cause you gotta think everybody on Sesame Street who's been there forever starting to sweat now. I mean, this nigga died at 90. Like, nigga, you can't. Nigga, OSHA rules. You cannot come to work anymore. What was this nigga doing?
He was part of that.
He was still showing up.
He penned that famous song, "Eyes for I Don't Know Who This Man Is."
Oh. Hey, those lyrics sound familiar. I wonder how much he was getting paid for working there like 30 years.
Oh God, I'm sure he was making a mint. Yeah.
You think nigga making $40,000 a year? This nigga was 90 years old, bro. Like,
I mean, what was you doing?
I don't know what a long-term resident of Sesame Street does. I lived on the set, survived a lot of people. I never left. I paid rent. The landlord was shit. Let's move on down. We know this guy. Happy Days actor Gary Friedkin, dead at 70. He was also in Blade Runner, Young Doctor in Love, have no idea what that is, and The Twilight Zone. He was the small guy. I think he was on like 2 episodes of Happy Days. I'm like, why would y'all keep saying Happy Days stuff?
They just got to find something to send them off with, yeah.
And I think he's one of the little people in Blade Runner when the guy was building the toys. Did you say one of them? What? He didn't have no role. I think he had a role, but it ain't like no good role. Anybody who was a miniature man in Blade Runner got ripped out. I'm just telling you. 90% of they see you got cut. That shit was creepy. I'm sitting there under the weather, and I said, God damn, they're real people. Frightened the hell out of me. Motherfucker dressed up as robots and shit moving. That's a damn good actor. But shout out to Gary Friedkin, man. He died at 70. He loved all his fans, and it kills me that people always go to his Twitter. Your family, he want all his fans to know he love you. That was not his last wishes. Scrub the hard drive. Hey man, delete my poor account. I don't want nobody knowing what I've been in. R.I.P. to them, man. We're gonna put some respect on his name because he was in a lot of things that we seen. And he was also in Mother Day, which was a great horror film from the goddamn 70s, I think. I think it was the 70s. Yeah. Let's move on down to Schoolhouse Rock. Co-creator George Nawal, dead at 88. I appreciate that white man rapping me education. I'm going to tell you something, bro. Anybody who say they love Schoolhouse Rock is a lie. Niggas only know one episode about their bill. They couldn't tell you any other episode. Anytime somebody mentions Schoolhouse Rock and they say, yeah, the episode, I'm just a bill. Nigga, how old are you? I'm 25. You're lying to me. You never seen it. You know nothing about it. You trying to hustle me. Yeah. Ask anybody who is younger than you, ask them what they know about Schoolhouse Rock. They gonna say, I don't know. The one with the bill on the step. You know what the one they gonna say? The one with Jack Black?
School Rock.
School Rock. Yeah, they'll get it mixed up, won't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh, hell no. Old man. Well, shout out to this man, man. Y'all taught, I think they taught a lot of people to read. I remember looking at Schoolhouse Rock and wasn't nothing else on.
They were Conjunction Junction, right?
Go ahead. Huh?
Said they were Conjunction Junction, weren't they? Conjunction Junction.
Yes,
what's your function?
All that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I remember that one.
I got them all the episodes and stuff on VHS when them shits came out, and I still don't remember any of them besides the Bill episode.
I like case point solved. Motherfucker, the only one Ella made one good episode.
Yeah, I had all of them, man. I had the blue. I think that all the cases and stuff was like blue, green, and all that shit. I think the Bill one was red. That's the only one I remember.
That was and I bet you wouldn't know how many colors was in there.
A lot. I don't know, man.
I have no idea.
See, nobody knows anything. Let's get on down to a basketball great. When I came on to join the podcast earlier, my boy Daniel and Brandon were talking about sports. Boy, I was looking lost as a monkey in the supermarket.
His eyes were just glazing over.
I don't know. I'm a monkey. Tighten up. Paul Salas. Is it Salas or Salas?
Silas.
Paul Salas. Oh, shit. Most unarticulate in the world. Paul? Silas. He is dead at 79. He won 3 championships, and then he was a great coach. I do not know for what team, but you know what? Since Daniel in here, and he was talking about sports, and he black, that nigga gotta know something about basketball.
I might need Brandon. I might need you on this one because I don't know who that man is.
The white liaison need to explain who Paul Salas is.
Okay, man. Dude, I don't know. This is putting me on the spot. I wish I'd have looked this up earlier, but I'm pretty sure that he played in like the 70s and 80s, maybe. He was pretty old, right?
Yeah.
He was 79.
79? Yeah. Okay, so probably, the 80s then, I would think. God, he was on some championship teams. Was it the Celtics? No.
I want to say Celtics. That's what
Was
I don't
it?
know. I'm not 100%.
This is not a sports show. Let's call up Wilt Chamberlain because I know during that time he was giving them niggas the business. So he'll let us know exactly what team he played for. Wilt, where you at? Oh, let's get on down to RP to this man. Let's get on down to Mills Lane, legendary boxing ref, dead at 85. I thought this man died 10 years ago. But man, good. He had the greatest run ever. He never got hurt. He never had to dress up. All he had to do was go in there and stand around a bunch of sweaty dudes and not get knocked out. And make a fat paycheck.
He might be the most famous referee of all time. He had his own TV show, Celebrity Deathmatch. You remember he was
Hell, he
that?
had his own real TV show where he was a judge.
Oh yeah, that's true too. Yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, he might be the most famous referee of all time. So
shout out to Mills Lane, man. We gonna ask you a question. We know you up in heaven. We don't own the rights to this, but I own a video to have you saying it. So we recorded it from the video, so I should be able to play it on the podcast. What you think, Mills?
Let's get it on!
I wish I had one where you're saying get the papers because that's more accurate.
Who is this man? The white man from
Mills
goddamn Celebrity Deathmatch.
Yeah, he
The
was
one with the referee.
Yeah, he's kind of a shortish, white, bald guy. Fucking he reffed all.
Oh, look like Michael Chiclet was skinny, right?
Kind of, yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, I know you talking
He was
about
in. Wasn't he in Ready to Rumble too? A Rumble to Rumble?
No, I think that was Michael Buffer, wasn't it? Because I was almost about to be like, he's not the most famous ref, but Michael Buffer ain't a ref. He's just an announcer. So
Right. And the most famous announcer, probably.
It always sounded like he had
Shout
too
out to
much
him,
Jack
man.
Daniels and a good time.
Shout out to him, man. Let's get on down to the last person who passed away. I always fuck this name up because it's, was it Kirsty Allen?
Kirstie Alley.
Yeah. I always call her Kirstie Allen for all my life, and nobody ever corrected me. Thank you, black people.
That's what we thought it was. Well, I did.
I hate when people name you Christy and Kirsty. Nigga, you need to figure out which one you really want to go toward. which one is easier to say. Especially for a man who who can't say Christy and Kirsty. But hey, man, Kirstie Allen died at 71 from colon cancer. They just found out she had colon cancer. She is the biggest celebrity of the day.
Yeah,
And goddamn Paul Salas because he won 3 NBA championship wearing chucks. You got to give that nigga a shout out.
I know. We sorry. You just missed your generation gap.
What? No. Like, I know who he is. Just, I don't know his whole biography. But
Well, you like
Will
60?
Chamberlain.
Shout out to that, man. But Kirstie Allen died. We love Kirstie Allen.
Bro, she was the 80s, like, D-Zam. Like, what? She wanted me to sit in the bar, nigga, and I was about 6 or 7.
she was good as Lieutenant Savick, too.
Yeah.
Star Trek.
She looked good for a very long time.
Wrath of Khan. It's the best one.
I was like, you want to know what's funny, though? I used to be like, damn, boy. And this what they like to say at the bar all the time. You see that shit now, like, this shit lonely, nigga.
Shit depressing. God dang. Niggas telling their life stories.
You don't really appreciate Cheers until about 30 years in. Then you're like, okay. Yeah, that's right.
Shout out to Kirstie Allen, man. I want to give out the biggest shout out to a movie nobody ever talk about. Runaway. One about the robots that was assassins and killing everybody, and her and goddamn Tom Selleck was in it.
What's it called?
Runaway. You remember this shit? Nobody.
I remember it. Yeah. They look like little Ghostbuster traps.
Yeah, they were crawling around. Y'all motherfucker ain't got no taste. But RIP to all these people, man. We gonna send y'all up to heaven. Now, who gonna get in the bus with Timbo? Who gonna get in the bus with Racist Joe? Nobody. Everybody famous.
Didn't their colors die this week, Racist Joe?
Silas
get on. The NBA pay for your own funeral, and they pay for your bus to heaven. It's in your contract.
Knew I recognized that size 13 shoe wearing.
All we got's a 10 and a half, Bob.
Oh,
He was size 13. I could squeeze him in a 9.
That shit always remind me of that Taz from the Crip episode, man. His goddamn feet too big. This was a nice shoe. He cut his whole ankles in half. And that was Black Terror, too. That nigga cut a whole man ankle. He cut his own nephew ankles in half. They were too big for the coffin. Hey, Brandon, we're the only place a black man can cut his own nephew ankles in half because he too cheap to get him a regular size coffin.
Living in America.
Man, I would love to get down Dr. Fauci, man, but that nigga got to retire, man. Even his uncle retiring. But I want to ask Dr. Fauci one question. What is Goblin Mode? This word is chosen by this is the Oxford Word of the Year for 2022. I'm like, why do we pay y'all? What do we pay you niggas for, man? Can y'all be solving cancer? I don't give a fuck about no hillbilly said he in Goblin Mode. Nigga, what did that mean? You laying in the field?
Yes. Yes.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
I seen a nigga high on
Essentially,
crack.
he
I
is.
thought that was Goblin Mode, but the youth change it up so fast. Like, nigga, what? Goblin? Really? Like, they're just nasty people?
Yeah, well, I mean, it ain't like hoarders per se, but if you're going goblin mode, then like, if you're normally like a pretty clean person, then you got, 4 or 5 dishes still in the sink.
You know what?
We not gonna stand
Yesterday's papers still on the fucking
Is
table.
that Goblin Mode, nigga? Because I know some niggas that are in Super Goblin Mode. Them motherfuckers are hobgoblin times 3.
Yeah,
Savage.
There's levels to, but
It's insane. DJR, how do you feel about these white folk living in Goblin Mode? Because niggas call it something else.
I thought Goblin Mode was nigga in black Air Force Ones and a ski mask and some shit. I have no idea.
He's close. I like it.
God damn, that was ingenious. Boy, you send black people back 10 years with that shit, and that white folk like, that nigga got it. The police gonna be like Goblin Mode.
It's insane. They like mini hoarders, right? Just like keep shit around, laid around, like.
But yeah, their bed ain't made. They got a pile of clothes on the floor and shit.
I guess I'm living in Goblin Mode right now.
Niggas living in America. I work too much.
I tell you, nigga, if everybody work 30 hours a week, wouldn't nobody be in Goblin Mode. Everybody would be happy. It'd be the perfect place in the world, and they made good money. You know what I forgot to mention? This was good old American news, and all of these stories are going to be from December the 5th all the way to December the 11th. But we ticking down those days for Christmas. When you get older, once you pass 32, every Christmas is lonely and broke, even when you with family. Because you already know when you go back home, you done fucked up your money. But nigga living in America, baby.
Better buy that motherfucker dancing Elmo, nigga. Your son gonna be upset for the next 30 years. That's the craziest shit. That motherfucker be working 4 extra jobs just to buy their kids present. I'm gonna tell you something, man. If you ain't got it, bro, tell that nigga he gonna have to wait. It's best to be strong than to be weak. Don't let this nigga disappoint y'all, man. Do what you got to do. You want that nigga to have that dancing Elmo and gotta get a black eye for it. Nigga, happy is happy. Your kid gonna remember that shit forever. Now, he ain't gonna like that shit forever, but that black eye gonna cost you a whole lot of love you got back. Think about it.
Never mind. So let's get on down to the Georgia
PlayStation 5.
race. We ain't gonna ask where you from, Daniel. But I don't know if you know about Mr. Warnock and Mr. The Slumlord versus the Werewolf.
I fill me in.
Okay, so we had a nice runoff from Herschel Walker, who was a great football player, Georgia, I suppose. And then we got Raphael Warnock. They was running for Senate in Georgia. And Raphael Warnock is a slumlord to the Republicans. Herschel Walker, he had a nice thing where he said he wanted to be a werewolf, so we just put that nigga in that whole category.
Play a sample of it.
I want to be a werewolf.
This nigga actually stood in front of white people and he was explaining Fright Night and how the werewolf beat up the vampire. I don't want to be a vampire. I want to be a werewolf. And all white folks out there clapping their hands. The motherfucker they were taking off their shirt. Woo, take his shirt off. Motherfucking T-Pain came out. Everybody were rapping and shit. It was insanity. So shout out to goddamn the Slumlord winning over the werewolf, Herschel Walker. They spent $80 million in 3 weeks. Bruh, these niggas probably got less.
It was $100 million. It was $100 million plus at the end of the race. Like me and Jamar said, it's a lot of niggas could have had a couple of styrofoam meals out there, my nigga. Just saying.
You ain't lying.
A well-built building, nigga, where we can actually sleep in without cots next to each other.
A nice heating center that ain't cots. And everybody using their body heat. Tight up, man.
Right. Dude, if you had to spend $80 million to beat fucking Herschel Walker, then there's something wrong,
If he didn't, nigga, living in America, we got a werewolf.
Shout out to everybody who made the goddamn Herschel Walker picture from the last Witch Hunter.
I mean, and they put Raphael Warnock in there, the last werewolf hunter. You cannot stop the internet. The internet will always win.
I like it.
So let's get on down to some sad news. I cried about this. Me and Patty Jenkins. Wonder Woman 3 has been reportedly canceled. And this is everywhere, so we ain't got to give no tips after this story. James Gunn, he said, no Wonder Woman 3, no Superman 2. That motherfucker said we finna do a full soft reboot. I don't know what that means, but I'm with this man 110%. People lying. People talking about they want him fired. You little hooligan, shit the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
Who want to see Wonder Woman 3? After Wonder Woman 2, I was disappointed in Patty.
And that shit came out for free. I want my money back.
I went to the movies and saw that shit, I think.
You did?
Yeah.
Did you ask for your money back before you left out?
It was too late. I was at the end. I was just baffled. I walked to my car with my hands in my pocket, confused.
Yeah. Poor Gal Gadot. Well, they just dropped the ball on her. But James Gunn and Peter, Safran, they the new presidents in DC and Warner Brothers. So they said he said he tired of sitting through mediocre movies. He said, fuck that, we finna change everything up. And he told Patty Jenkins to rewrite the movie. She walked out and left. So we gonna put you done fucked up your money, Patty Jenkins.
Bruh, can I say one thing about that fucking movie? Me and Christian had a soft conversation about it. It was just real brief. This bitch had the ancient fucking army of Femscara, and this motherfucker lost it in 6 seconds. You gonna leave it there? All these people died to keep this shit safe. You got it broke up in 6 seconds and you left it. Hey, Christian. Hey, Wonder Woman. Yeah, what's up? We're gonna need that. We're gonna need the armor back.
Well, that shit's still over in Niagara Falls. Bitch, what? Is it still good to use? That shit sheet metal now.
Zeus made that.
I lost my cleaning ticket. I'll get back to you.
Y'all gotta tighten up, man. That movie ridiculous. And please, people, I want you to understand one thing. When you live in the real world, stop putting superhero clothes underneath their regular clothes. Wonder Woman strip off all her clothes. I'm like, damn, bitch, you had all that on underneath there? Wow. You even had metal shoes underneath your regular high heels.
The Superman keep his cape tucked in his pants too. Like, what is that? I never thought about it.
What you mean? I always thought that nigga said, boy, you be popping that belt. Like, what? The cape flies itself, remember? It's always floating.
I just need that Kevlar he be wearing, bro. Cause they be shooting that shit. It don't go nowhere. I'm like, damn, you came here naked, but your people made clothing that can take bullets.
Well,
Shout out to America,
technically,
boy.
Superman can move like as fast, if not faster, than the speed of light. I think at one point. So it's almost like instant transmission. He could probably, anywhere in the world he could just pop over to his house, leisurely put his shit on, and pop back, and nobody would know the difference.
That seems like a lot of work.
Booth, my nigga. I ain't never seen him fly off. I ain't never seen no door open. He come out that motherfucker fully suited. You going to jail, Jack?
Decent exposure.
Yeah, the neighborhood done saw you, man. You going to jail.
I'm going that phone booth. That where that white man be changing it. Like he take your glasses off and we don't recognize him. Nigga, I know you. Ain't a nigga in this world who can't take their glasses off and I don't recognize him. You just sweep your hair with some grease? Hey, Clark.
Nigga, you owe me some money, nigga. You got a disguise?
You got my money? You got the money for a fake mustache? Well, let's get on down to Patti LaBelle. While that don't make no sense talk about mustaches. Hey, Daniel, do you like Patti LaBelle?
Yeah.
Everybody fuck with the patty pie. That shit was so sweet. My eyes glazed over.
My mama make my. I wouldn't dare pay a nigga to make me a fucking sweet potato pie. That's insane.
Goddamn pie last 6 months on the
make him
counter.
a sweet potato pie that Patti LaBelle did. I say y'all insane. Y'all catching black eyes for patty pies. It was not delicious. That shit sounded like it was processed. I mean, it was processed to death. But Patti LaBelle, this is from Yahoo News. Patti LaBelle is rushed off stage after a bomb threat at a Milwaukee theater. Now, we're going to play the clip, and I want y'all to understand something at the end. Go ahead, Brandon.
770. I took my 8 years. Hold on.
Yeah, they just bum rush her off the stage. Yeah. And then she's gone.
Damn, everybody just chop liver. Y'all hold off now. We're going to get the queen out first. And that's my thing. White people have caused a panic. It's a bomb threat. Black folks still there waiting on her to come back while shit just getting blown and Kingdom Come. I got to hear my favorite song from Patty. What was that sound?
Let's get it
all
on!
the black folk rushed Patty straight out the door. They told a nigga nothing. So all her fans you gonna let blow up. Well, I'm pretty sure they won't come to the next concert, my nigga. That's the first thing I thought about. Like, she said, what? I would have been, nigga, it's a bomb. Everybody get out, baby. Y'all got no refund. Some white man will call here and say he finna blow this bitch to Kingdom Come. And I got a helicopter around, but y'all be peaceful, be mindful. Let's get up out of here before they just be gone. Who hate Patti LaBelle? A nigga called. There had to be some old guy fired and he couldn't see the show. How you gonna fire me the day before Patty come, nigga? So, nigga finna catch a felony. You could have did anything else, my nigga, like threw a pie at her or something, nigga. At least you wouldn't have caught no felony, but nigga, you finna the bomb threat? He ain't works for nobody, nigga, but the city for free. Hey, man, Patti LaBelle safe and sound at home. The motherfuckers still sitting there waiting. My fans still there. Tell them niggas, I'm sorry, but I just didn't feel well. I didn't feel like blowing up today. Can you imagine sitting there? She did 2 songs. Where that bitch at? What you mean she gone? It's a bomb threat, nigga. I've been sitting here 45. I ain't got my food yet. Where that bitch at my card? I need a refund back on everything. And you know the company like, bro, that ain't our fault. Nigga, you got the bomb threat. Pack my shit up to go at least. Kitchen stand left. Y'all cleared out the kitchen stand before the guests. All right, enough, people. Let's get on down to smartnews.com. You know who having a hell of a week, bro? Kanye West. I swear to God, boy, every day Kanye West is not suffering. White folk get scared. They started shaking their boot. Because this nigga is becoming a bullet train right now. He released a surprise song, Someday We Will All Be Free, on Alex Jones. First of all, how did this nigga know Alex Jones' number? He must be real easy to get in touch with when you finna get sued by the great God. Dude. Think my number will be blocked. Kanye want to be up here? No, sir. I'm already in the heat.
Well, he needs to fucking pay the bill on that Billy, so yeah, he's letting Kanye on. He needs them viewers to start fucking buying that bone soup or whatever the hell he's selling.
That nigga Alex Jones he probably sitting in his garage. I got 90 likes. His wife gone. he got some canned goods, a couple candles and shit. Kanye West had to give him some money, bro. You heard bad, ain't you? Heard bad, bro. Oh, shit.
Dude, the best was when he was talking that crazy shit about Hitler, and even Alex Jones couldn't even get on board. He was just like, those are words, all right. Yeah. Like
he looked at Kanye, he was like, nigga, have you lost your mind? Like, and this coming from Alex Jones. I'm like, God damn, man.
It's getting to the point that I don't know if this nigga lost his mind. I don't know what's going on. Cause he's unstoppable right now. This nigga has said some shit that'll get any white man crushed, any black man crushed. That motherfucker Kanye West get in the Batmobile and run over 50 people. Nigga, they deserved it. I just dropped 2 new songs. But look what we talking about.
That dude.
He's gonna come up missing at some point, though, because he knows shit about Jay-Z, Beyonce, the Kardashians. All them niggas are gonna get together and be like, we gotta put a cap on this nigga. He be releasing family secrets every other week. You saw the shit he said about Chris Paul and Kim Kardashian, and Elon took him off Twitter right away. I'm like, God damn. Nigga was on Twitter for 48 hours and was like, oh yeah, Chris Paul. I walked in on him and Chris Paul and Kim Kardashian. I was like, God damn, bro, you been on Twitter for like 2 days.
Fucking Chris Paul and Kim Kardashian?
No, so he was on. Kanye got back on Twitter, right? And like after 2 days of being on Twitter, he tweeted something about Chris Paul sleeping with his wife. And I'm like, God, dog, you've been on Twitter for 2 daid and you're already saying that kind of shit. Like, Lord knows what else he knows. Like,
oh, that nigga spilling all the coffee, boy. His mug dry.
Somebody gonna put a bullet in him at some point, dog. You
It's
can't
too
be
late
releasing
now.
all
If you
these
kill
family
him-
secrets and shit.
If you kill him right now, all the conspiracy theories finna go banana, and everybody gonna be searching in the Kanye well. He said Michael Jordan killed his daddy for. They gonna be all in your shit, digging through your trash, eating your pecans out your tree. Nigga putting drones in your house. We gotta figure out why they killed Kanye. You will make that nigga legend. If they kill him, he will be a prophet from now on. The white folk like that, we don't know what to do with this nigga. We can't kill him. Hopefully people forget about it when they keep buying the album. God damn, this nigga music getting better. This nigga Metalopolis. Well, how that shit go? You gotta play somebody's music, but you gotta look at a nigga moving, you know he a racist, but you still be fucking with him. Oh yeah, boy, Gran Turismo, I love it. Oh boy. Let's get on down back. Let's get on back to the back street, boys. Y'all boys want to go back there and see what's going on? Yeah, nigga. Pull up. R.I.P. to Aaron Carter. What, 2-3 weeks later, Nick Carter on some bullshit. He has been alleged. This is all allegedly, I suppose.
Yeah.
Nick Carter of the Backstreet Boys accused of giving women VIP juice before raping them.
Yikes.
Man,
They said it's a bunch of motherfucking women coming out.
Oh wow. Yep, that's it for that reunion tour shit.
Yeah.
Well, he fought every single Backstreet Boy. Backstreet Boys not all right.
Yeah.
But it's like somebody know this nigga doing this. I don't even see how you have, bro. If a girl ever tell me I don't want to do that, all right then, we good.
Mm-hmm.
What's up with you, nigga? Like, no, baby, keep going. No, my nigga. She said no. That little, you had a little red devil and a little white devil. Both of mine be looking at me like, yeah, bro. She said no. My nigga.
Did you hear what his toast was? It was creepy as hell.
What was it?
Let's get it on!
And I don't want to talk about the victims because damn, boy, they can really clean us out of our $500 fund.
Yeah,
I don't want to say nothing out the way, bro, but I think hey, bro, look, like, hey, man, how old this nigga is? 60? Gotta be like 47 by now. Aaron Carr got to be like 60. Like, all your people got to be around your same age, my nigga. Y'all got to make a better decision not to go in no room with this nigga. I mean, like, nigga, like, VIP juice mean, nigga, hey, look, hey, cuz, if I don't come out of here in 5 minutes, the folks gonna be here.
right.
Like, nigga, I don't care who you is. You Aaron, nigga, you don't look the same no more, nigga. Your head got more muscular, nigga. You look tired. Bro, I will never understand why a man or a woman will feel I'm gonna rape this motherfucker. That shit baffles me to death. Me too. Every day I'm like, hey, bro, you crazy as hell. You doing what? I had to do a little more convincing. Nigga, what does that mean? Nah, nigga, stop talking you no more, my man. 911. This nigga is saying, hey, look, bro, I hate. You know what's crazy though? This shit come out when your brother goddamn die. Hey, my nigga, you need to tighten up. You should have tightened up, my nigga. Tighten up, bro. And if you don't tighten up, you know who you gonna be standing next to? My nigga R. Kelly, boy. He just shocked the world. This is from goddamn musiclive.com or whatever. R. Kelly shocked the world with a new album. I admit it. Bro, it was 48 hours. He came out and said, bro, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't even getting no money for it. Nigga, what? You can tell me them lies if you want to. And they just been throwing that shit out everywhere. He released it on Spotify. The nigga who caught that album on Spotify need a raise. How long was that shit on there before somebody said, bruh, we got to take that off? The first nigga said, this shit got 0 listens. Let me see what this is. I'm about to go viral, nigga. Ain't nobody heard the album but me. But the project is reportedly being a bootleg, according to Sony Music. Yeah, my nigga, you don't put shit on no music app, nigga. It's a bootleg. This ain't Twitter, nigga. Everybody can't get a blue check. That makes sense. You tighten up, man. That nigga put R. Kelly face on. They just shut the site down. Y'all better tighten up, boy. If I was him, I want to do a press release. That ain't my goddamn music. I want out of here. I got to find this nigga who stole my music. Hey, Brandon. Well, R. Kelly said I need to get out. What they gonna tell him?
Let's get it on!
No. You got me talking politics. I didn't want to. Tighten up, man. So let's get on down to Ain't He Good, Don't Want He Will. Sometime God give it and sometime He take it away. We do appreciate God last week, boy. He gave us everything we needed. But this week, boy, he back at it again. He's giving a little bit, but he sure hell going in some nigga pockets like Uncle Sam is saying, let me get that today. Shout out to Brittany Grinier, man. She lands in the U.S. after her prison swap. I want you to understand something. I don't know why they did the prison swap. I ain't even gonna get into it. I'm gonna mind my business. Didn't nobody realize she had a haircut, and she looked healthy as a motherfucker who been in a Russian prison for a month. They cut them dreads off. She cut her lawyer. Some told her to cut it off because it's too cold in the Russian prison system. They don't want nobody to beat up and grab by the hair. I said, bro, she was smiling when she got on the plane. Y'all remember what that white boy looked like when he came from North Korea after 2 years, right?
He wasn't smiling.
That motherfucker died 2 days later. They realized he was already gone.
Yeah.
Can't be no goddamn ripping down shit, yelling propaganda. Like what? Nigga, you ain't at home.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, nigga, this ain't your house where you can tear down all them ACDC posters. You go, hey, nigga, over here, you going to jail. You prison, Jack. I you say I feel sorry for him. I do not, bro. Tighten up, nigga. If I go to Russia, you love Putin, nigga. He my nigga, bro. I fucked with that nigga the long way. Would you say anything different? Nigga from plane. They talk about nigga, fuck y'all, nigga, America for life. You be eating your toenail, nigga. Your job is to get home. Hey, Brandon.
Yeah.
What do Russian people tell somebody when they say they don't like Putin?
Let's get it on!
So shout out to Brittany Grinier, man. She was shaking everybody's hands when she got back, and the guy who they swapped for, he said he doesn't believe in the Ukraine war. He wanna volunteer if he can. He said he believe in the Ukraine war. He wanna volunteer if he can. Nah, nigga, my brother said what? This nigga said, you killed a bunch of people together. Shit, they ain't got no guns over there, Bob. You sure Ken ain't got no gun? That nigga don't sold Bob. He don't sold guns to Ken, Bob, and the other nigga in the next neighborhood who gonna rob you once you kill everybody. That white man was called the merchant of death, and we gave him up for a basketball player. And I just want to say one thing: nobody cares. But these two people look very healthy. Brittany Grinier look like she ain't missed a meal. And that goddamn dude from Ukraine, he mad as hell. He still waiting on Stranger Things 5 to come out and you done fucked up his life. It's insane to me, bro. I don't know why so many people mad. I'm just like, let that shit go, nigga. It ain't your choice. Well, somebody had got to argue me. It's some veterans over there. I said, do you know their names? Have they shot a ball, been to anything, USA, anything? Like, come on, man.
Yeah, they better develop a jump shot.
Yeah. Has she shot a ball?
Huh?
Has she shot a ball?
Yeah, she's a USA Olympian, all type shit.
Has anybody here seen it?
Dream, yeah.
I was gonna say I've never laid eyes on her. So,
Come on, now
she's like the tallest one on the team. She's 6'10", 2-time Olympic gold medalist.
Yeah.
Ooh, that motherfucker got a size 16 foot. Who gonna put them things in their hands?
That's a big ass foot.
I don't know, man.
Well,
I gotta keep it real with you. I don't really respect basketball gold medals because
he cold. Hey, it was America won it, Jack.
Fucking, if we don't win, then there's something wrong, you know? Like,
oh no, nigga, them other niggas been out there playing hardball with them niggas. That's all they do is play basketball, nigga. We over here drinking wine, fine dining.
Yeah, the world caught up with us though. Well, in men's basketball, women's basketball, hell no, they ain't touching none of us.
Them motherfucker dying of malnutrition. How the hell they gonna duck over Brittany Grinier?
Right.
She can't even do a layup without falling asleep.
Yeah, the chicken we eat have steroids, and these people, how our growth is, and have you seen? I'll send you memes about it.
Appreciate God for blessing Brittany Grinier.
Yeah,
we gonna hope we get that other
BG.
man out. And they had a picture of him and they had a picture of the other dude who was in prison too, the Marine. I said, "Damn, he look healthy as hell too." Somebody lying to us. Because he's not looking like Hopper from Stranger Things season 4.
That was in the 80s, nigga. It was a little rough. Who eating today? Oatmeal, nigga. Who eating for lunch? Oatmeal. What's for dinner? Nothing.
Eat your hopes and dreams, American. Shout out to the TSA, man. Last week we found a cat. This week they found a dog. I want you to understand. You niggas are in a rush so bad you don't realize your dog is asleep in your luggage. Oh, you think people trying to sneak their animals on there?
That's just niggas being slick.
Yeah, I don't know how you don't notice that your pet is in your suitcase.
A cat fine, but a goddamn dog, that nigga suffocating 20 minutes into the ride.
Well, hell, if it was like some chihuahua or something, they're not no bigger than a cat.
Yeah, true, but that motherfucker be barking so loud you can hear him.
I guess it's not if your fucking tube stock gets stuffed in his mouth or something, you know?
But I want to know if they drugging these animals because I don't know how they ain't chew through them nigga luggages. I don't care. A dog would chew up your luggage, nigga, trying to get through it. Do you know what happened when you slam that motherfucker on the wrong side? Like, what? Did they knock the dog out? like, nigga, how y'all catch? Y'all should have caught that when she weighed that motherfucker. Like, this don't seem right.
Man, but that is your purse moving, bitch. Put it on a plane.
This is my carry-on. No, it ain't. Bust it open. Oh, shit. Motherfucker got us. Whatever, man. I don't know. I just think it's white folk being slick. They can't bring they service dogs and stuff in. They serve animals no more, so they got to stuff them in the cases.
I can't bring my emotional pet lobster on the plane anymore.
With some butter.
Tighten up.
There you go, some butter.
Yeah. Let's get on down to another dog. Shout out to Olive Garden, man. Y'all fucking the whole business model up. A manager is fired, and we appreciate God for blessing this man to get his ass canned. If your dog dead, prove it. If your parents are dead, prove it. If you say you got to go to a family member funeral and you can't tell them you gonna miss it, you fired. Boy, they fired that nigga ass quicker than he can goddamn. Let me tell you something, dumbass people. When you're a manager, I understand people call out, but don't be texting nobody no craziness. Cause you know she finna get about a cool 10 million. Ain't he good? Don't want he will. You want your job back? No, my nigga. I want it all. I want all the free breadsticks, nigga, in greenback.
Dude, I wish somebody would have just taken their dead dog in and flopped it right next to the never-ending sticks, you know?
Man, motherfucker right in the Alfredo sauce.
Yeah,
nigga,
boom, right in the soup and salad, you know? Here you go.
You said, why'd you bring that dead dog? Nigga, you said bring it in here. This is me proving he dead. When you gonna bury that? After my shift, leave him on that chair.
Bro, I can't stand no nigga like that. You ain't got no concern for nobody else's life, my nigga. And you don't even supposed to be doing no shit like that. Like, nigga, what? I ain't proving a motherfucking thing. I'm gonna come back up here with something else. I'm gonna prove something else to you, nigga. Give me a day or two after the funeral.
Should listen to the Tokyo Black album. Don't forget what happened to the other manager who fired somebody. And the old boy was waiting in the house for him when he got out of work. Tighten up. Let's move on down to somebody need to tighten up.
Iceman was calling
hard. I was gonna put this in. You don't fuck up your money, right? But I'm gonna put this in. Ain't it good? Don't want it. Will Taylor Swift cat is worth $100 million. The goddamn cat is named Oliver Benson. This motherfucker been in Meredith Grey, Benjamin Button, a bunch of goddamn commercials. So how the fuck this goddamn cat worth $100 million? The cat it got a lot of money, but it ain't worth $100 million. I want you to know, white folks. This is white folks right here. They have a magazine for cat, and it generates their net worth. I said, nigga, you do an article about a cat, his net worth, his fake net worth. It's called Pet Rich List. Who reads this? Niggas are starving in the street, bro. Hey, nigga, did you read Pet Rich List? No, nigga, I don't want to care about no goddamn cat living better than me. Come around there eat his goddamn fish fillet. Nigga, we eat tilapia. What's going on? Give a fuck about no goddamn Taylor Swift and her cat. You stupid enough to goddamn write that article, but if you know, I'm not gonna hate because you making money off that shit. A nigga made a pet rich life. Let me ask the question: how does that cat make your wealth feel?
What's up?
I said, how does that cat make you feel? Like, you know, your status of living.
I don't know, man. That's
that cat
that's
worth
$100
million.
$100 million. I ain't never gonna be worth $100 million.
Not even on my dead body for 100 years.
I was about to say.
If I dream about being worth $100 million, somebody else slap me awake out of my sleep.
I like it.
But the cat not worth $100 million. It's some type of way they fluctuate animals' money who be in movies. I said, why would you need to do that, nigga? You don't tell me if I give a cat $1, it's worth $100 million. He don't even know what the fuck it's worth.
I hope one of y'all know what I'm talking about before I sound crazy. But wasn't it a couple years ago, some rich ass family left all their money to their dog, and the dog was worth like $100 million or something crazy?
Yeah, they do this. They do this every time. They lend like $80 million to a cat. A goddamn cat.
They leave $100 million to a goldfish before they give it to niggas, bro.
The dog handler is worth $100 million. Nigga, what you want, Poochie? Nigga, Gucci for you? Gucci for me? Bro, think about the nigga who taking care of that dog. The servant, my nigga, has a salary. The dog pay you in your salary. That's insane, bro. They set up in my will, nigga. My dog need to be taken care of. He gonna pay you a salary, and your shit gonna increase every 2 years. Well, I'm watching the dog forever. Yes, nigga.
It's a dog, bro. It got a financial advisor.
Yeah, like what?
Bro, I be bringing all type of hoes in on his dime. You want steak today, Poppy? Boom, nigga. Let's get them chicken wonton from Applebee's. They order 40 of them.
I'll be writing off so much shit with that cat's money.
You said you want a house in Maui.
I just always know that as long as Raphael Warnock's out there driving, my foot might get run over one day and I'll be worth $100 million.
You gotta be a light skinned black woman. You may not run no white constituent over. So let's get on down to the greatest story.
He gonna avoid you like a pothole. Oh no.
You know, y'all nigga got that bad juju. Can't be fucking with y'all white folks and shit, man. Let's get on down to NY Post. This is Brandon's favorite story. It may be Daniel's favorite story too. I tattooed my eyeballs purple and blue, and now I'm going blind. A mom of 5 brushed off her daughter's advice to not get her eyeballs tattooed due to the potential of blindness, and now she's losing her vision. And you know what's sad, DJR, Daniel, whatever I'm calling you right now. You know what's sad about this? This is a black woman too. I like this. This motherfucker got tattoos all of her eyes and shit, earrings all of her mouth. She look every bit of poor too, and I'm like, you tattooed your goddamn eyeballs.
Her 7-year-old kid knew better.
And I appreciate God for telling you. I gave you a gift, nigga, of seeing. And you tattooed your eyeball.
Man.
Purple and blue.
How many people, like I said, how many people do you got to see go blind before you can't see them go blind? You know, like you're going to be the next victim that's never turns out well. You know, I mean, I don't know the percentage of people with their eyeballs tattooed, but
Oh, nigga, look it up. It's oh boy,
It's infinite. It's a lot of motherfuckers who do it. Because some people actually do it well.
yeah, I didn't either. But you know, well, at least not before 4 people back when we first reported on this. This is like the 6th person we've reported on getting their eyeballs tattooed and going blind. Like, dude, it doesn't look that cool. It looks stupid.
Yeah, it does.
Man,
it ain't like it makes your eyeballs like glow in the dark or anything. You know, you just look diseased.
And it don't make you look sexy. It look like somebody gave you a necktie and they still holding on to it.
Yeah, that David Carradine. That might have went a little too left field. You know, hey, look, Brandon. When them hoes looking to the moon, what they say?
Let's get it on!
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Them hoes told me they want to look like dragons. I'm like, what? You know, the whole thing could be the dragon.
Yeah, and then they come back around for.
I want to be a werewolf.
Yeah, I want to switch it up now. I want my eyes to be purple together.
Yeah,
bro, it's insane. But you know what? I would love to meet the tattoo artist that's finna fuck y'all up. Hey, look.
Right.
Hey, bitch, you know you can go blind doing this. I don't know. I have no idea that this shit can. I know it can make you go blind, but I don't know if my work is good for eyeballing your eyes. I wouldn't even put my tattoo skills next to that. Like, what? I got it coming out.
Oh, nah, he like that. You know you got to sign this waiver.
Right.
If you niggas tattooed my eyes and I went blind, I'd sit in front of your shop every day. This is what this nigga done to me. I work here now, outside, collecting money. I need to get something to get the eye right, nigga. Look at me.
Y'all niggas don't tighten up.
I'm horrifying.
God bless you with 2 beautiful eyes. Shit, they ain't taking them away from your
She
silly
did look
ass.
like she got lumped up, though. Yeah. Yeah, and you got 5 kids. You can't wait till all them 5 kids are grown before you start tattooing your goddamn eyeballs and go blind with 5 fucking kids.
Right.
She looked like she was super emo, too. I'm like, dude, you got 5 kids. And you know what I didn't see in the picture? A pappy. You can't take care of 5 kids blind.
I mean,
look it up, DJ R. See if you can find a picture.
You better learn how to read Braille.
Oh yeah, I saw the picture of her on Twitter. Her face is all swollen up and shit, like she had allergic reaction or something. I was like, God damn.
She looked like she got boxed in the eyes by Tyson Fury.
Bro, she got that
like,
one too.
Boy, it looked like Jason just ran her head into a tree. He said, I'll be back for the rest of it later. Tighten up, people, man. God damn, ain't it good that one he will. But you know what I like better?
I get to be a part of the Mutant League.
Yeah. What? You gonna be Frog in the next X-Men. Not my Frog, my bad. Toad. It was Toad.
And that's the end of part 1. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. Come back Friday for the exciting conclusion of part 2.